dear beautiful friend, find a comfortable place to sit and simply enjoy this beautiful train journey through beautiful Switzerland, sitting on the comfortable, beautiful Swiss train. There is nothing you need to do for the next little while. No schedule to follow, no decisions to make. Just this train moving quietly through a peaceful landscape. As the doors close, the train begins to glide forward almost effortlessly. At first, the movement is so gentle, you hardly notice it. The station slowly slips away behind you. And before long, the open countryside begins to unfold beyond the window. A quiet road appears beside the railway. For a moment, it seems as though the road has decided to travel with us. A few cars pass in the opposite direction. Some are in no particular hurry. Others disappear gently around a curve. Hidden for a moment behind a line of trees. Before continuing on their own journey. It is so interesting how different journeys can share the same landscape. Even if only for a little while. The light outside is soft. The sun remains hidden somewhere beyond the clouds. Yet the whole landscape is gently illuminated. There are no harsh shadows. Only a calm, silvery light resting across the fields, the trees, and the quiet countryside. It feels like one of those days when nature has chosen peace instead of brilliance. Ahead, a land begins to rise ever so gently. peaceful hills, rolling softly through the distance. Their slopes are covered with a dark evergreen forest and scattered wooden cottages, resting quietly among the trees. Higher up, you notice patches of fresh snow. Not enough to cover everything, just enough to remind you that winter still lingers here. The white snow rests lightly on the roof tops, along the forest edges, and across the higher meadows, adding quiet highlights to the landscape. Beside the tracks, a clear river begins to accompany the train. Sometimes it comes close enough that you can almost follow every ripple. Then, without warning, it drifts away again, hidden briefly behind trees. Small bridges or gentle bends in the land. Its surface reflects the soft grey sky like a polished glass. Occasionally disturbed by the steady movement of the water beneath. There is something timeless about watching a river from a train. Neither seems to compete with the other. The river flows at its own pace. Our train continues as its own rhythm. And somehow, together, they create a quiet harmony. Perhaps that is one of the pleasures of traveling like this. Nothing asks for attention. Nothing needs explaining. You simply notice. A farmhouse, a narrow country road, a small wooden fence disappearing beneath a light blanket of snow. Each scene appears, stays for only a few moments, and then quietly gives way to the next. The scenery never rushes, it never tries to impress, it simply continues.